Recording has started. Welcome back to the HQQ Podcast teaser episode. Blah 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 blah. We're back. All right, Chris. Everybody say hi.
Hey, I'm
Hi.
Chris.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, Samara.
So I'm sure you guys all missed us. It's your main host Eric, co-host Samara, co-host Dion's busy right now. Um, uh, co-host number blank. My roommate Chris. Say hi.
Hey, everyone.
Hey Chris. Chris, how long have I known you?
Like 10 years.
10 years, over a decade.
Yeah.
Chris, can I have a kiss?
That's crazy.
Thank you, Chris. This is just a really.
Wait,
This is just a. Really,
no one could hear that.
Me and him could. That's what's more important. He looked me in the eyes.
Proof or it didn't happen.
Shut up, nerd. This is just a really quick update video saying that all four of you guys who keep asking when I'm gonna do the podcast again, I finally found the energy and the resources to start doing it again. I don't have an editing software. I don't feel like paying $30+ a month again to do that. I'm not gonna throw any shade to any businesses out there, unless you're Riverside. Fuck you. But I found it within myself to start this up again. Who knows when the actual episode after this will go up, but just want to do a quick update. We're working on it, guys. We're trying to give you guys what you want. All right? You guys, anything else you want to add in with that? Did you guys miss doing the podcast? Because you've never done it before.
I never done it, so it was my first time.
Thank you. Samara, have you missed doing this?
Of course. The
What
boys are back in town.
What have you done within the last like 7-8 months? Since this is went down. How's your life been since the podcast ended? Because mine's been downhill.
Oh, same. And I feel like it's directly correlated to the podcast not being the podcast.
Yeah, my life was on an all-time up, while doing the podcast, and suddenly when I stopped doing it, I'm allegedly not gonna put my job out there, but I allegedly have to go to Lincoln, Illinois, for unrelated reasons that I can't specify for reasons related to my employment. But everything's been different since I've stopped doing the podcast.
Everything's changed since that moment, huh?
Everything's changed since that moment. But I just want everybody to know that we're working towards it. For all my friends, which are just all the listeners, all 8 of you guys, if you guys want to be a part of this, it's really easy. Just message me and say, or I'll message you niggas. I don't even fucking. That's what I already told you. I'll fucking this is just all recorded through Discord. If you guys, same thing I usually do. Just think of stuff to talk about during the week. I'll just ask people if they want to be a part of this, because at this point, I just need help doing this, dog. So I'm gonna rely.
We got you.
I'm gonna rely as much on you guys as I can to do this. I'm winning in fantasy football. That's all that matters. But just
What is fantasy football?
Fantasy football is what I'm good at, apparently.
Gambling.
Like, how does it work?
So that's different, Chris. That's betting. So I'm talking about fantasy football, like the act of drafting a team out of all the active players in the league, and out of whatever group of people you have. We all just draft the people at the start of the season, and per week we set lineups of the teams we have, and we basically predict who's gonna have good games, and based on I go up against somebody. One week I go up against a different person. The next week, all that goes through. Each week you're competing against somebody different, ideally, and I'm about to win 3 weeks in a row, which is I think that's what I did last season too, which is my first year doing it. Shout out to my boss. I'm gonna win this league this season, unlike last year where I had the best record and somehow lost in the first round of the playoffs. There's $100 at the stake.
Ooh.
So I need that $100 because I got to make up for all the money I've lost in the past 2 weeks in gambling. And
You been gambling?
off the record, it's illegal in this state. So, well, actually, they don't know what state I'm in. So maybe I do it. I might do it.
It's a little iffy, but
I might not do it for real money for sure, but I might do it for
allegedly
for Stein Cups or something. But just a little small thing. I want to end this as quick as I can, but there was something I'm meaning to ask you on a very public record. Chris.
Yeah.
So Samara, you haven't heard this before, but I have a story I want to ask Chris about because I really want to. I just want to see if his opinion has changed. So Chris, do you remember a story of which you told me that your mom was cleaning your room and she found a certain item in it?
Yes.
And threw it away.
Yes.
Would you like to elaborate on what that story was?
Well, This is when I was moving out. Well, it was with my ex.
Was this before or after we both had to leave our?
Yeah.
Okay.
At some point in our relationship, me and my ex wanted to experiment.
Right, as most people do.
Yeah, so I bought an anal plug, a butt plug.
Okay.
And I just completely forgot about it. It's in my drawer, and my mom found it, and she thought I was gay because I had a butt plug.
I cannot.
She thought I was gay because of the butt plug.
Yes,
now,
she thought.
Little did she know that you were gay, but not because of the butt plug. That was way before that.
Yeah, she thought I was gay for the butt plug.
But not for the kissing of men in front of her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so she decided just to throw it out.
Right. Now, Chris, is it right to say that your feelings after finding out that it was thrown away, that you were upset?
A little bit, yeah.
You were a little bit upset.
Yeah.
Okay, so you weren't more. Okay, I feel like you're backpedaling from where the conversation we had previously, because you sounded very upset about your sex toy being thrown away.
Yes.
Okay. Why is that, Chris? Why were you upset?
Why? Yeah, why?
Because I spent money on it. I was hoping I would use it again on someone else.
Bang. So that's what I wanted to get to. So, Chris, you were hoping that maybe you could use the anal plug on a different woman.
Yes. I mean, I never...
That same one?
I mean, I never used it before. That's the thing, though.
You never used it before?
Yeah, never used it before. We never used it.
Could you... Okay.
Why'd you buy it?
No. Go ahead.
Because we were thinking about using it, but we never turned out to use it.
Okay. Now, Chris, you never used it before, right?
No.
Do you think, if you just told the woman, I never used it before, like, do you think that would be enough for them?
I'd probably not believe it.
Okay, Samara, would you? If your significant other, if you saw that they had a butt plug, you just looked at it and you said, "Hey, what is that?" And they just said, "Oh, it's a butt plug. Don't worry, I haven't used it before." Would you believe it?
No.
Point proven.
Because why do you have it? You bought it for a reason.
Yeah, I bought it to use it. Yes.
And,
yeah.
And you think? Did you ever consider like how it would go to ask somebody else? Like, hey, can we use this?
I mean, kind of, yeah. It had to be like probably something I've been with someone for like a year plus.
A year plus to use that same plug that you bought 2 years ago at that point?
Yeah. Because they have to be comfortable with me, and I have to be comfortable with them, yeah.
Chris,
so y'all talked about using it, but never used it?
Yeah, we never used it. We also bought like one of those little whips, too. We never used that either.
Why not? Like, were they just like, you just never thought to use it? Or like,
I guess she just felt weird about using them.
Huh.
So who initiated the idea?
I bought the butt plug. She bought the whip.
Did you guys broke up? She took the whip?
Yes.
Okay.
She took the whip?
Yeah, she took the whip.
Oh, no. Why the whip of all things? So she really didn't want to use the butt plug at all.
Do you ever ask about it? Like as soon as you bought it, you just never asked about it?
I mean, she did want to use the butt plug, though. Because at that point, I did stick my finger in there a couple times.
Just the finger?
Yeah,
just one.
Just one.
Okay, you have big hands. Maybe that's different between you.
Yeah, maybe she felt uncomfortable.
I mean,
I'm not gonna. Well, I don't know.
She enjoyed most of it.
Right.
There was one time that was a little uncomfortable.
You put more than a finger up there? Or?
No, I put it too deep.
Put it too deep?
Yeah, too deep.
Cause you have like baseball glove mittens for hands. Do you have hamburger helper size hands?
You can see my hand right now, can't you?
Not the hamburger helper size hands.
Significantly bigger than mine.
He does have big hands, but he's also very tall.
Very tall is a stretch. You're tall.
He's a tall man, yeah. Interesting.
You wanted to talk about it.
I after you said that, it's never escaped my mind that you told me that you thought about asking another woman to use that same butt plug, even if you didn't use it before.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept thinking, there's no way a woman would agree to use it.
I probably agree with you, and there's no way a woman would, but that's something you have to be with a woman like maybe a year plus.
I don't think so, Chris. Chris, I guarantee I guarantee you. I don't know what I'm hearing, but I guarantee I could get a woman to do a year plus just to use a butt plug.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think you get a woman for like 2 months and you can stick a
finger
in.
What was that?
What?
I'm confused on the year.
to get comfortable just to put something up their ass, Chris?
Like a year to use a brand new one, or like
use
a
that
year
one,
in
Chris.
general?
Use that one, yeah.
To use that one? That's insane, Chris.
So there's an expiration date on a used sex toy
There's
of when it's appropriate to use it again on someone else.
I don't think there's that. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you could use a sex toy that you use with one person to somebody else. Honestly.
I mean, you still clean it though. You still just have to clean it.
Chris, I can't imagine a person seeing, oh, this was up somebody else's ass, and then like, and if you're still saying, oh, I cleaned it though. It's like,
yeah, I cleaned it.
Dog, just spend $20 more to get a different. How much does that one cost?
$20.
That $20. I feel like the woman would just pay $20 just to have another one for them. Honestly,
just for their.
Go ahead.
Just for their peace of mind.
Yeah, any woman that I think is willing to have something up their ass is willing to pay to have something up their ass.
True.
So like I feel like it's I don't know. It was like it might be like a month ago now, and it's never left my mind. All I think about is that Chris has said that like I'll put this up your ass after it was up somebody else's ass. Don't worry, I'll take care of the cleaning. I'll put Lysol on it. Like
yeah, Lysol, bleach, it's all clean.
Would you do that, Chris? if they said, you know, I wanna mess around with your butt. Okay. But anyway, but if you were into it,
okay.
Do you think it would matter if they used it on somebody else beforehand?
If they use it on someone else, as long as it's clean.
As long as it's clean, that's the only thing that matters.
As long as it's clean.
So how did your mom approach the are you?
She didn't. She threw it away.
No, she did.
Situation.
No,
she did.
Yeah,
oh,
she
I didn't
did.
hear this part.
She literally came up to me like, I found this butt plug in your room. Are you gay? That's literally
what was your
just
answer?
straightforward.
Like, no, I'm not gay, Mom. I had a girlfriend. What do you think? So yeah.
Okay. So what made you comfortable enough to lie to your mom? Well, that was the episode, guys. Thank you for the time. That was it. That was fucking. I think it was like 20 minutes of this recording. Anyway, that was it. Please stay tuned. We're gonna put out more episodes soon. Thanks for all three of you guys. I keep asking when I'm gonna fucking do this shit again. The answer is now. We're doing this shit again. Everybody, just fucking say bye.
Woo!
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.